left, that person doesn't even trust themselves. The bottom right, that person only trusts themselves. Or maybe a very select few. The top right, that's trusting wisely. That's smart trust. So as I go through today, when I say trust, doverya, I mean smart trust. And not a blind trust, but a smart trust. And I'm harping back to your Russian proverb of trust and verify. Smart trust. Here's my main point I want to make about smart trust, though. It's important as leaders that we start with the propensity to trust. That comes first. Then we add to it the analysis second, versus the other way around. Because that opens you up to possibilities you might never see otherwise. And it generates a great gift. And that gift is the reciprocity of trust. I think that little video we saw at the very end showed you the reciprocity of trust. How when you give it, it comes back to you. It's received by others and returned to you. Let me share a story about this. One time, our organization, Stivен Covey, was working with a company, a healthcare system. They had about 13,000 employees. We were with the top executive team. They called this the extended executive team. There were 23 people on the team. And we had a picture of all 23 executives on little picture cards. So 23 pictures representing each of the members of the team. And then we got together in private, one-on-one meetings, private meetings with each of the 23 executives. And we tell the executive, okay, look, here's your picture. And here's your 22 teammates, their pictures. Here's what we'd like you to do. Take these pictures representing your teammates and put people into one of two camps. I tend to trust this person, or I tend not to trust this person. Now, what might you imagine was the first question that almost everybody asked us? Everyone asked, will anybody see this? Is this anonymous? And we said, it is anonymous. No one will see it. Are you sure? Yes. Well, you'd be amazed. Once people knew that this was anonymous, that nobody would see it, people instantly knew whether they trusted the person or not, and they would just say it. And for the most part, this team of people tended to really trust each other. Here's what it looked like when most of the executives went through the exercise. They would take the pictures representing their teammates. Yep, I tend to trust this person. I tend to trust this person. Tend to trust, tend to trust, tend to trust, tend to trust. Now occasionally we would hear, nope, don't trust. Trust, 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 trust. Don't trust. Trust, 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 trust. This one, I don't trust at all. But for the most part, they really tended to trust each other. It was a high-trust team. However, there were 3 of the executives. Here's what it looked like when those 3 went through the exercise. Private exercises. They take the pictures. No, don't trust this person. Don't trust this person. Don't trust. Don't trust. Don't trust. Can't trust. Don't trust. Don't trust. Don't trust. Now occasionally we might hear, nah, don't trust. Don't trust, don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. Honestly, they just didn't trust anyone. And yet the people who they didn't trust were the very same people that everybody else did and could trust. Now here's what was most interesting. Those three managers that didn't trust anyone, guess what? Nobody trusted them. Nobody trusted them. They were the three that showed up on everybody's do not trust list. From a team of people that tended to trust each other. And here's the learning. And my friends, if you only take away one thing from my presentation today, I hope it will be this. If you, as a leader, want to be trusted, you've got to give trust. You've got to give it to get it. Why? Because there